What's up everyone, Liam here back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a speed test between iOS 9.3.5 and iOS 10 on the iPod Touch 6th generation. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, a lot of people have gotten mad at me for using a beta software back in one of my speed tests, iOS 9.3 beta 5, I believe, saying it wasn't fair because it was not a finished product, and I certainly can understand that. So I am using a beta in this video, but I'm only using this just for demonstration purposes, and I'm just very curious to see how iOS 10 is coming along, as I think it's the smoothest iOS release Apple has ever released. So without any further discussion, let's jump into the speed test. Now, right before I jump in, I'm just going to go ahead and verify with you guys I am running the firmware as stated. So jumping on into settings, you can see on the left we have iOS 9.3.5, on the right we have iOS 10.0 public beta 7. So public beta 7 and developer beta are pretty much the same. The public beta is just one bind of the developer, but there's no difference in performance. So starting off with the power down test in 3, 2, 1. Now they both gone dark, but they are still not powered off all the way, so I'm going to go ahead and see which one does that first. Okay, iOS 9 is off, and it looks like iOS 10 is off too. Okay, so for power down, they were both about the same, but power up is where we're really going to be concerned. So we're going to go ahead and power these devices up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so they both lit up at the same time. It'll be interesting to see the difference here because iOS 10 seems to be very stable, and I've been running it on my 6th gen since beta 3, and I haven't really had any issues with it. It's been solid. This looks to be a great update for all devices. I'd say probably iPhone 5S and above. You should be fine with that. Even the iPhone 5 is doing a lot better than the 4S has been doing. Okay, so it looks like we've got iOS 9 on first. Now, a lot of people don't care how fast their device boots up, but I'm just looking at it for demonstration. So obviously boot up is a little slower. This is a beta, so any of this could change in the future. Okay, so now that we're booted up with all the apps closed out, we're going to go ahead and test the stability of both operating systems. Now, as I noticed with my iPod and my iPhone, when they first boot up, there can be a little bit of stuttering, and then they're just completely fine and smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe up from Control Center. Okay, and then you can see that they're smooth. Okay, that was iOS 9 there. Spotlight. Okay, I'm going to give that to iOS 9 just because I am using a different type of keyboard. Widgets, those are about the same in terms of speed. App switcher. 1, 2. iOS 9 is just a smidge faster. Next, we're going to be opening a couple of apps. So starting with settings in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the animation for sure on iOS 10 is faster. I love what they've done with the animations. Let's try camera, 3, 2, 1. iOS 10. Let's try the App Store, 3, 2, 1. iOS 10. iTunes. I think part of the reason these are loading faster is just because how much faster the animations are. Okay, so as you can see here, we did get an iOS 9 win. Let's go ahead and try calendar. iOS 10. News. Those are about the same. Let's try stocks. About the same. Mail. About the same. So we are seeing some performance increases. Let's try the folders because these are the areas that I notice stutter when the device first boots. So let's open this folder. You can see there's just a little there, but then it's perfectly smooth. iOS 10. No delay at all. Everything's opening just fine. There's a tiny bit of a delay when I click the folder, but no lag, so that's good. Next, I'm going to be opening the music app. This app has been redesigned, so it'll be interesting to see if any speeds change here. Okay, so it looks like iOS 10 loaded that one faster. Really good news to hear. So that's about it in terms of the speed tests. Now, as for battery life, iOS 10 has kind of been a mixture for me. I am thinking that it is slightly better than iOS 9. I'm not really noticing too much of a difference, which is not bad because as long as the battery life stays the same, everything will be just fine. Performance is great, and I'm loving all of the new features of iOS 10. I think it's a great operating system, and I can't wait for it to be unveiled to the public. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed my speed test of iOS 10 Public Beta 7 versus iOS 9.3.5. If you like this video, please make sure to leave it a big like down below and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you in the next one.